What is culturally responsive teaching? Culturally responsive teaching is an approach to teaching that takes into account the diverse cultural backgrounds of students in a classroom. It is based on the belief that all students can learn, regardless of their cultural background. Culturally responsive teaching includes a wide range of practices, such as using culturally relevant materials and resources, incorporating students' cultural backgrounds into lesson plans and activities, and valuing students' home languages and cultures. This approach to teaching has been shown to be effective in increasing academic achievement for all students, including those from traditionally underserved groups. What are some inclusive practices for a culturally diverse classroom? There are many inclusive practices that can be used in a culturally diverse classroom. Some of these include encouraging all students to participate in class discussions and activities, using a variety of teaching methods to accommodate different learning styles, making sure all students feel comfortable and respected in the classroom, providing materials and resources that are culturally relevant and accessible to all students, creating a safe and welcoming environment where all students can learn and succeed. How can teachers make sure all students feel welcome in their classroom? There are a few things that teachers can do to make sure all students feel welcome in their classroom. First, they can create a safe and supportive environment where all students feel respected. Secondly, they can provide opportunities for all students to participate and engage in the classroom. Lastly, they can be aware of and address any disparities that may exist among different groups of students. By taking these steps, teachers can create a classroom where all students feel like they belong. How can teachers create a culturally responsive curriculum? There is no single answer to this question, as it depends on the specific context and needs of each classroom. However, some general tips that might be useful for teachers looking to create a culturally responsive curriculum include: make an effort to learn about and understand the cultures represented in your classroom. This can be done through research, talking to students and families, or engaging in cultural activities yourself. 2. Incorporate diverse perspectives into your lesson plans and materials. This could involve using primary sources from different cultures, incorporating multiple viewpoints into discussions, or using a variety of teaching methods that appeal to different learning styles. 3. Create opportunities for students to share their own culture with the class. This could be done through presentations, group projects, or simply allowing time for students to share personal stories and experiences. 4. Be aware of your own cultural biases and assumptions, and make an effort to avoid perpetuating stereotypes or discriminatory attitudes in your teaching. 5. Finally, remember that creating a culturally responsive curriculum is an ongoing process that requires flexibility and openness to change. As your understanding of your students' cultures grows, so too should your curriculum. What challenges do teachers face when trying to be culturally responsive? There are many challenges that teachers face when trying to be culturally responsive. One challenge is that they may not be familiar with the cultures of their students. Another challenge is that they may not be aware of the different cultural expectations and norms. Additionally, they may not know how to effectively communicate with students from different cultures. Conclusion: culturally responsive teaching is important because it helps students to feel comfortable in their learning environment, be successful academically, and feel proud of their culture. When teachers are responsive to the needs of their students, it builds trust and creates an atmosphere of respect. When students feel respected and valued, they are more likely to take risks, be creative, and persevere when faced with challenges.